Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5. So, let's do another episode or two. And actually, once we get our next policy, which is going to happen in 8 turns, we'll be able to spend all our faith on great scientists. And that's going to be at least several great scientists. That will give us a large boost in science. I think I'll just finish biology and then go for some military techs. I don't really need plastics all that much right now. It would be nice to get research labs, but this game is almost over. It makes more sense to get some military techs and get an even bigger advantage. So, anyway, back to Shaka and Portugal. I'll just fight Portugal for a bit, then peace out and go for Shaka as well as Austria. I might also just start spending money for military units, but we need to finish an armory or two first. I don't want to buy units without armories. We'll get an armory in London and in Nottingham. We actually got the order building in London, which means all land military units will get extra experience and the morale promotion. That's actually really nice. If I'm going to buy units, land units, it's going to be in London for sure. Yep. Although, yeah, Nottingham also has order because it used to have a different religion. So we'll finish these two armories and then start buying units to attack Austria more aggressively. Meanwhile, back to Shaka. Let's see. I think we should just buy a cruiser in Delhi or something. We got barracks in here, but no armory. Yeah, we can get an armory. Before the factory, preferably. Or I could just buy a cruiser without that. We have a lot of gold. Our income is enough to buy one cruiser per turn, even more than that. Oh yeah, we can't do that because we don't have a harbor, right? Yeah, we need a seaport, not a harbor. So, let's get that. Seaport, 7 turns. We can speed that up. That's a little bit expensive. Yeah, let's build the seaport and then armory. I might be done with Shaka by the time this is finished, though. Okay, never mind. We'll just finish that factory and get a hotel for more tourism. We can handle Shaka. He doesn't have cruisers, so yeah, it's not like he's going to be a problem, and I can bring more cruisers from somewhere else. I could bring some of these. We aren't that far away. But anyway, let's just use our turn first. So, what do we want to attack first? Probably the Ironclad. I think that makes sense. Yeah. The corvettes won't do as much damage as the Ironclads, obviously. Though I want to attack with my own Ironclad. We could attack with this one, I think that's a better idea. I don't want to lose too much health on this guy. And now. So we got 2 Ironclads and 2 cruisers. I could get rid of the Ironclad, I think. But I don't want to end my move in city bombardment range. It might make more sense to attack the corvettes, because we can actually sink them. Yeah, I like that plan more. We'll attack the corvettes and move out of Bulawayo's bombardment range. Like so. Yep, move out of bombardment range, and that's that. And we'll bring the Gatling gun. Actually, no, let's keep it here in case Portugal sends some units to harass us or whatever. It might happen. We can also get another improvement. A town or something. Alright, so anything else we can do? I think that's that on this turn. Yeah, I still have an Ironclad, but it needs to repair a bit. Not much point moving it. Alright, next. So the plan right now is to just... Oh, Shaka is already offering peace. No, I don't think so, buddy. I want your capital. Shouldn't have declared war. That's his own damn fault. He declared war on me, not other way around. Okay, 5 gold per 10. I was asking for a little bit too much, I suppose. We can still sell more horses. We lost a Gatling gun from the looks of it. Let's check that first. Oh, this one, right. Right, the cruisers are attacking us. Yeah, I need to keep that in mind. We need to get rid of these cruisers. So, we should just move in with some artillery. Or I could send my own cruisers. We'll just move in with the artillery. And one more. Okay, this guy can go here. That should be decent damage on the next turn. Keep the general inside the city. Alright. So, promotions. We can grab boarding party free, or I could get medic. Well, let's get boarding party free. And first, we'll take care of Lisbon. I might need 1 or 2 more ironclads here. We still got 2. Can we retake it right now? It might be better to get rid of the ironclads. I mean, we can always retake Lisbon on the next turn or something. It's not like it will go anywhere. Where's our logistics, dude? Let's see. Some of these guys are super close to logistics. Yeah, this guy, he has logistics, so we can attack twice like this. Yep, that works. And yeah, I think it's better to get rid of these ironclads. I like that plan more. Yeah, and there are also cruisers to the west. I don't like that too much, but cruisers can't retake the city. So, move towards Lisbon. We need more space, so yeah. Like this. And now we can attack Lisbon? I guess so. Can we actually retake it on this turn? Right now? Possibly. I think we might be able to. Yeah, we can, if we want to. I think we want to, yeah. That will kill the ironclad inside. So, like this, and 1 more attack. There, this guy can't retake the city on his own. That's not going to happen. Oh, I can't build the village over here. Oh yeah, there's a village on this tile, right, right. Okay, it doesn't really matter. What again? That guy is getting on my nerves. Okay. There are way too many things going on all at the same time. Let's see. One thing at a time. What are we going to do first? Shaka. Let's do that first. So, we need to sink all these ships before we go for Bulawayo and Olundi. So, like that. Alright, and repair. Then we'll start attacking the city. The diplomat is heading towards Geneva. We might want an escort for him or something. I'm not sure if that's really necessary. But there was a barbarian camp in that area now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a barbarian camp in that area. We'll just bring the crossbowman and upgrade him. So, yep, you will stay where you are. As for the cruiser, I need to take care of all this crap right here. But I don't want to send 1 cruiser on its own. Or we could attack from the east. I could just attack Klagenfurt from the east. That's not a terrible idea. Kill that. Yep, we'll attack Klagenfurt from the east. And the Lancer needs to move away. Fusilier. I'm strongly leaning towards just buying a unit in Trebizond, because these impies are really getting on my nerves. What can we buy? And how much will it cost us? Oh, we don't have an armory, so we can't buy units. Well then, I could just build an armory. No, it's not worth wasting money for that. How many turns do we need to recruit something cheap? 5 turns to get a Lancer. Let's just get that Lancer in 5 turns. Yep. Alright, are we done? I think so. Back into the city. One thing we could do is start building a railroad towards Klagenfurt to move our units faster. That's not a bad idea, actually. We can afford it. We are making almost 1000 gold per turn, which is a little bit crazy. Yep, we'll just build a railroad towards Klagenfurt. That will make attacking Austria easier. But before I go for Klagenfurt with all the artillery, I have to get rid of these cruisers. So, Lisbon again. Well, we'll have to flip it back and forth a few times. So that means I might need another ironclad in there. Let's see, where do we actually have a seaport? We do have a seaport in our capital. I think one of these cities has a seaport. This one? No? This one doesn't, from the looks of it. No, it does. 670 gold. Yeah, let's just buy an ironclad. Yeah, there's no need to save money. What are we going to save money for? Okay, one will be enough for now. Okay. Well, I could still retake it. One thing I can do is just surround the city with my units. They will still have land units, but I don't think they will be able to move enough. So let's see. That's a lot of trade routes to pillage. But let's focus on this area. Where's the +1 range guy? I mean, logistics guy, right here. Yeah, the city will go down very quickly now. Let's move a bit closer. Like so. And like this. Now we can move. No point attacking Lisbon anymore. We can surround it from every direction. But we have to kill the Foreign Legion first. Otherwise, he will probably retake it. Okay. Can we kill him? Yeah, I think so. Is it safe to move this way? There is a cruiser and a frigate in that direction. Okay, let's move the max health cruiser here. Okay, hold on, I don't want to mess this up. We need one more attack. We need 2 more attacks, apparently. Alright. Well then. No, we can attack from here? No, we can't. Bombardment free. Alright, let's take Lisbon. No, I should have annexed it. That was just a habit. Not that it really matters at this stage of the game. So, can we kill that foreign region or not? We can, if we go like this. But I'm not too excited about that. I suppose it should be fine. Okay. Like this. And now we will surround the city. We can still kill something like that rifleman. Or the frigate. It's not like the rifleman can do much. Let's get rid of the frigate. Like so. And still kill the rifleman. Yep. Lisbon is surrounded with our units. Okay, kill this guy. And does that. And back to Shaka. We got some more targets. Get rid of that. And we got a promotion. That's +1 range. Very convenient timing. One more frigate inside the city. But we can start doing some damage to the city. It should go down fairly quickly. With 3 frigates in the area. Send that escort. Wait, why can we enter mountain tiles? No, that's a hill. That looks like a mountain to me. That has to be a glitch. Okay, that explains why there was a barbarian camp on top of a mountain. Because it wasn't an actual mountain. It certainly looked like one. Anyway, diplomatic mission with Geneva. Was that enough for an alliance? Yes, it was. Nice. And we can vote. What the heck is this? Enforce decolonization on a player. If successful, the player's influence is lowered to 50 with all non-permanent city-state allies. I obviously don't want that. So, no. And we need armory next. There's the ironclad. Let's go for extra strength against cities. And what about these cruisers? They are obviously still there. There, one down. They take a lot of damage from artillery. Artillery is really damn good in CPP. Maybe a little bit too strong, but it's extremely squishy. It can't take too much damage in melee. It will die very quickly if it gets attacked in melee. Only 22 strength. Right, so not much else we can do really. I can move that Fusilier into our citadel, because this is our citadel right now. We could steal one citadel with a general. We got 2 generals around here. I think we might as well do that. Yeah, maybe. I think that makes sense. Can't upgrade these guys just yet. Right, let's continue that railroad. And I also need to pillage other citadels, which means we have to move across with more than 1 unit. Okay. Send the cruiser north. And I think we're done here. Looks like we are. Right, I don't think Portugal can retake Lisbon now. I don't see how. We got strategic monopoly on aluminum. Nice. So that gives us units gain plus 5 health when healing. Nice. We control 25%. If we get 50%, we'll get plus 3 hammers from resource tiles. Wait, is that plus 3 production from all resource tiles or just from aluminum? It's just from aluminum, I assume, but the wording is a little bit odd. Okay, Lisbon is fine. I'll probably just keep it as a puppet for the rest of this game. I just need to peace out with Portugal, which will take at least a few more turns. But we got 100 war score. Alright, Ironclad. Well, let's kill some dudes. This is quite a lot of units. Need to be careful about how we move. Well, first of all, yeah, I don't want to be in that city's bombardment range. This guy can back up to repair. Oh, come on now. 2 health. Damn it. I hate that. Well, sink him anyway. And we can attack the city from here. Because what else are we going to do? Might as well do that. Swap these dudes around. And attack the city some more. Just to put some pressure on them. Kill that. And... well, we'll have to attack the Fusiliers. But also the Ironclads. I could get out of here. Yep, let's move out, attack the Fusilier and move the Ironclad out of Lisbon. So that we'll be able to retake it again, if needed. And start attacking the Ironclad. Improve other aluminum. Alright, and back to Shaka. Kill this. We got a promotion. That's bombardment free. There. And kill that Fusilier. Like so. And keep doing damage to Bulawayo. We pretty much have to take Bulawayo. I can't ignore it, because then we'll take bombardment damage from 2 different cities. I do not want that, for obvious reasons. How many more turns for that policy? 4 more turns, good. We'll get such a huge boost to science with that. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, cruiser is here. He doesn't have +1 range, but he doesn't really need it. Disembark. So I have to disembark next to the citadel, or on top of the citadel. I don't really have a big choice. I have to pillage that. So yeah, we'll do that. And let's do some more damage to the cruisers. We'll get rid of this guy. I don't really want to move towards it, because then it will be able to attack the artillery. So move the general across. I don't think he needs an escort. Looks safe to me. But I'll give him an escort just in case. This should be a railroad. Alright, are you done with the railroad? Yes, you are. Nice. I guess we could just upgrade this road to a railroad. We can afford it, and it will make our units move faster. And I will be buying units in London. You need to go east. We can't peace out with Sydney, can we? Nope. Alright, that's fine. That Fusilier seems to be gone now. Stay here or move away slightly? Let's move away slightly. I don't want to lose units. Alright, next. Didn't check the vote outcome, but it doesn't really matter all that much. We got yet another promotion. That's going to be bombardment free, alright? They are trying, I'll give them credit for that. We'll probably have to wait at least 5 to 10 turns. So, London. Do we need any other buildings? Well, I'll need a seaport if I want to buy cruisers in London. So let's build a seaport, not to mention it will help our production. And now we can start buying some units. We also need to replace some cargo ships. So we'll get one in Moscow. We can get a trade route with India. It's going to be a safe one. And we'll get one in Pataliputra. Alright. More promotions. That's going to be accuracy 2 or volley. Volley will be better in this situation, I think. Yeah, volley. And we can pillage the citadel. One more cruiser. Let's take care of that. There we go. And now we can move our artillery forward. It should be safe, although I'm not sure if it's safe to stay on this tile. That makes me a little bit nervous. Yeah, let's not do that just yet. Disembark with the general. Alright, and we can start attacking Klagenfurt with our cruiser. Because why not? It will give it some experience. Attack the Gatling gun. Yeah, there are more cruisers in the back. Let's not attack the Gatling gun yet. Fortify. Alright, that's that. We got a backup ironclad. And we still have to attack with all our cruisers in this area. What can we kill? There's the... no, where's the logistics dude? I keep losing him. Where is he? Oh yeah, right here. Let's move him back a bit. That's the most valuable cruiser right now. Out of all the units we got. We need to kill some of these melee units. Really? 1 health? Not anymore. Okay, well... we can't kill all of these melee units, I don't think so. But we'll kill some of them at least. Might be worth getting rid of that ironclad too. But that foreign legion needs to die, there's no question about that. And we'll need several shots to make it happen. It's kind of annoying. But oh well. Yeah, 1 more shot. Now, can we get rid of the ironclad too? Yeah, we can. But I can't back up and still do that. We should be okay. 72 health on the cruiser. I only see a cruiser and a frigate. On the other hand, there's no heal instantly, so... well, he might get away. But do I care about that? Nah, let's kill him. And we can still do some damage. Can we attack from this tile? I think so. No, we can't. Alright, fair enough. That's our turn done. Fortify until healed. And let's do some damage to Bulawayo. Like this. We can probably take the city on the next turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can take the city on the next turn. And then we'll go for Ulundi. Fortify. We got a new cruiser. Alright, bombardment 2. And we'll send that cruiser towards Klagenfurt. As well as Vienna. And these guys, they are really getting on my nerves. They are pillaging everything. That's so annoying. But we'll get a Lancer in 2 turns. I guess that's going to help a bit. Not a whole lot. Back to... oh, we lost that alliance already? Really? Interesting. Well, we can always just get another diplomat. Can we buy a diplomat? We would need a chancery for that. Okay, that's fine. I think we have a chancery here. No, we don't. How many turns would it take? 10 turns. I'd rather just get one in our capital then. That's literally one turn. Because our production is so crazy in here. 329 production. That's actually a little bit insane. Now, you do have higher yields in CPP compared to vanilla, so this is not the same as having 300 production in vanilla, but it's still pretty damn high production nonetheless. And that's another turn. We didn't lose anything, that's good. And we got a scientist. 2 turns to finish the next policy. Alright, let's use that scientist right away. There he is. I can't click on him. Yeah, I can. So we'll pop him right away. Do I have anything queued up? No, we could grab corporations. So we can build some of these if we have a global monopoly. We do have a global salt monopoly, so we would be able to build this. Trader seeds. That's 8 turns. I would honestly prefer to get some military techs. Oh, and we kind of need to reveal oil on the map, so we'll go for combustion. So there's military science. And production. Let's take care of that first. What do we need in here? I should actually get another workboat and buy at least the coral. Because that makes sense. Let's just buy the coral right away. And we'll get a workboat. City bombardment. Oh, Antwerp is not allied with us anymore. Might want to fix that. Okay, I can't catch that guy on this turn, unfortunately. Well, there's the diplomat. We'll send him this way. And we still need more production. Let's see, what does this city need? Let's switch it to full production at this point, I think. It will still grow one more time, even set to full production. We don't need that merchant anymore, we can replace him with a scientist. And what do we need in here? One more cargo ship. And we got a promotion, that's bombardment free. And I think we can take Bulawayo right now, can we? Maybe not so much. We could probably... No, we can't. We need to wait one more turn. Alright, we'll wait one more turn. Not a big deal. Get that aluminum and cargo ship. We can trade with Russia. That's going to be a safe trade route. Might as well do that. We won't be going to war with Russia again, unless they declare war on us, which is technically possible. Now, do we want that citadel? I think we do. Are we close to another great general, actually? Not really. Do we have a third great general somewhere? Because I'm pretty sure we do. Great general. No, we only got these 2 guys, apparently. But I'll still grab a citadel. That will make it easier to attack Klagenfurt. Oh, we can't get a citadel. Oh. You can't construct citadels next to other citadels in CPP. I did not know that. Okay, well, never mind that plan. We'll just kill this and pillage the citadel in that case. That should be easy enough to do. Yep, and pillage that. There, not a problem. And now we can pressure Klagenfurt some and kill that cruiser over there. Attack it with our ironclad. I don't think that's such a good idea, no. I don't want to lose that ironclad. And we can start buying units in London. What do we want to buy? Artillery? I think we'll just buy some artillery, sure. There. Alright. Let's go for combat strength against cities. Yeah, we will maximize combat strength against cities, because that's basically what we need. I just need to take Vienna. That's all I need from Austria. Then I can ignore Austria and just defend myself. Fortify until healed. I don't want to stay here because of that cruiser. We can back up slightly. Not much point building a railroad towards Klagenfurt, but it will be useful once we actually take Klagenfurt. So, yeah, sure, we can do that. We pillaged a trade route. And Portugal. I don't think they will talk just yet. Nope. We'll have to wait longer. Possibly much longer, unfortunately. Okay. But I mean, we can probably just stay here with all these cruisers. It's not like I need them. I'll just spam more cruisers in Constantinople. One thing we should get in Constantinople now is a military academy. I might even rush it. Nah, that's too much gold. Yeah, we'll build that and then just continue to spam cruisers. Alright. Could we maybe get battleships before this game is over? No, that's too far away. That's not going to happen. Okay. Well, Portugal. Let's see. We will kill that engineer. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Yeah, back up with the damaged units. Now, let's focus on killing these melee dudes, I guess. Oh, I can't attack the Foreign Legion from here, really? Alright, I suppose we can do some damage to the cruiser then? Sure, let's just do that. We'll get rid of the cruiser, it's getting on my nerves. And kill some melee units. And do some repairs. That makes sense. Alright, repair. The ironclad is here. We'll just chill. Next. 38 happiness. 12,000 gold. Gandhi, he wants world map from us. And now? Why would I give you that? I know you're my vassal, but I'm not giving you my world map. You don't need it to be my vassal. It's not required. Oh, we got an engineer. Well, that's useful, but there's nothing I can really rush. Empire State Building requires 5 more policies. I guess we'll just use it for a manufactory. London could use another manufactory, because why the heck not? Clearly, it needs even more production. It's not even our second top production city, it's third right now. But not by much. Alright, so that cruiser needs to go down. I think I have to attack it with the ironclad at this point. There, it's down. We'll take some more damage from Klagenfurt, but we should be fine. And let's move in with all that artillery. Yep, I think it'll be faster to embark and then disembark. Well, it will be slow no matter what, apparently. We can do something like this. Yeah, it will take a few turns to move into proper positions, I guess. That's fine. And we can improve that coral. Diplomat will go to Geneva. Yet another trade route. I don't want to trade with Venice, because we will be declaring war on Venice to finish this game. We can trade with Gandhi. And with Russia. Alright, fortify. Anything else we can do? Right, we can use all these guys. We could probably take Porto. If we wanted to, but I don't really want to. I just want to peace out with Portugal. Which unfortunately will take a few more turns. One thing we can do is attack Porto and maybe Funchal. And that should make them more willing to peace out. Well, first we'll kill this good dude. Like so. Yeah, let's do some damage to the cities. That should make them more likely to accept peace. We can reduce it to red very, very easily. No problem at all. And we'll kill that artillery inside. I don't like that artillery too much. It's almost down. I think we can kill it on this turn. One more attack. Yep, it's down. Nice. And let's give that admiral protection. There. And production. What do we need here? Units. Let's get that military academy. And then we can spam some units, because that makes sense. And Varna. What does Varna have? Let's see, armory. Yeah, armory. Factory. How much coal do we have? Not a lot. Windmill, military academy. We could just get some cruisers here. We don't have to wait for military academy. Let's just get a cruiser. This city is very close to Austria. And Moscow, armory. And now we can finish rationalism. Nice. So what's the rationalism finisher again? Unlocks the porcelain tower, right. Plus 33% great scientist rate in all cities, plus 25% growth in all cities. That's actually kind of crazy. There, so does that mean we can build the porcelain tower? Did anyone ever build that? I don't think anyone went for rationalism, from what I remember. Yeah, we can build the porcelain tower. So it would kind of make sense to build that in our capital, but I want our capital to focus on the cruisers. We can build it in our second production city, which is about to finish the coal plant. That's one expensive wonder, alright. Carry on. This game will probably be done before I can even finish that wonder. Oh, now we have an ironclad here. Well, fine. We'll have to wait one more turn to take Bulawayo, I think. And no, we don't have to wait. We will take it right now. Come on, stop this. Like, what? Did we get that Lancer yet? Yeah, we did. No? Where did the Lancer go? That's a little bit strange. We should have finished the Lancer here. I'm not sure what exactly happened. That was very strange. Well then, maybe we should get that armory after all. Because these guys are really getting on my nerves now. Upgrade. Well, at least we have a better unit, so that's going to help. Cruiser. We should be done with Shaka soon anyway. And we got new artillery. Right, let's take Bulawayo. With a damaged ironclad. And annex or puppet? I don't really want to bother micromanaging even more cities. We'll keep it puppeted. Just keep it puppeted for the rest of this game, basically. And I'm going to make a cut here, continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.